Welcome to Junk Reviews, the only show that's completely ununique, where I look at video games and movies and consistently hover just beneath funny or appealing. Today, we're going to look at a movie that you didn't care about when it came out and certainly don't now. But first, I'm going to make some nachos so that I can appear even more sloppy and disgusting to my audience, and because I didn't have the forethought or any incentive whatsoever to put off dinner until after filming. I so don't even care if I'm wasting your time.
Checking out some junk.
Well, I have come to check out some junk and report on like it to you.
Fuck with the cheese grit.
But I don't know much about making a film. Gonna try, but try as I might,
Fucking like that.
Oh, take forever.
Excuse me.
What? Oh.
The hell is smoking? Ah.
You got time, Cop.
My roommates and I are playing a game called Time Cop. It's not the slightest bit fun. Here's how to play.
To play the game of Time Cop, you hide Time Cop somewhere. Hide it in a place where it will eventually be found. The longer it takes, the better. Creates a sense of fear and anticipation. When someone finds the tape and expresses surprise and disgust, you say, "You got Time Cop!"
And the punishment is, you have to watch Time Cop.
You always have to be on guard in the game of Time Cop. If someone seems to be leading you into a Time Cop situation, you have to debug it by saying, "Debug."
Hey Adam, you wanna check the mail?
The mail.
Yeah, the mail.
I'm working on a review. I can't right now.
Are you sure? Cause it could be interesting.
Debug.
Ah, damn it!
If you debug before finding the tape, it means you don't have to watch it, and it allows you to hide the tape somewhere else.
Original, like right here. There's only one other rule to Time Cop, and to illustrate that, I'm gonna need what's on the other side of this door. You got Time Copped. See? Now you have to watch it with me. Unless you debugged, you know. Either way, the incentive would be just to not watch this movie if you don't really want to. But I've got a good feeling about you. I think you like watching junk and garbage about as much as I do. That's why I'm going to show you what I've got hidden inside this magic bag. Go ahead and take a look inside, and I think you'll be surprised. I'm free! Literal Larry, the outstanding Blowhard, what are you doing here?
Don't be afraid. I've come from the future to prevent you from burning the nachos.
The nachos? The future? I thought I left you in the past, in the Pet Cemetery review, where you just kind of came out of nowhere and then just kind of left out of nowhere.
Yes, it's me, your literal Buffalo pal. I've traveled all through time, actually for the most part just searching for time travel technology that isn't painful and terrifying, and undergoing a great deal of character development.
Character development? You sound like a piece of trash I once knew. I've always found you to be a questionable artistic choice.
You're a questionable artistic choice.
It's the far distant future of 2004. And obviously, the first thing that happens when time travel technology is discovered is that some guy gets it into his mind that he's going to go travel back to the Civil War era and steal a bunch of gold from a stagecoach in order to finance his own political career so that he can be the president of the universe in the future. Isn't that the first thing that comes to your mind?
Time travel.
Yes, that's right, Wyndham Earl. And if that's not silly and stupid enough for you, we are going to set up a commission of police officers who travel through time and prevent time travel crimes from occurring before they occur, or during when they occur in their own respective timeline. We're losing our audience. Van Damme, kick something.
Read it between the lines.
Oh, sweet. The love interest is the chick from Ferris Bueller's Day
We
Off.
both have the afternoon off.
Dude, she is so hot. I would sew her shirt back together after I rip it off. It's about fucking time. Wait, this sex scene looks a little familiar. Oh, hi, Danny. Yeah, and then out of nowhere, some guys just come out to Van Damme's house, work him over for several minutes, demonstrate absolutely zero moral restraint, shoot him to death, and then rape his pregnant wife and set his entire house on fire with her still inside.
Bury me with my money.
Credits.
Look, Larry, we can't do this. What's the use? Even if you were a good character, I threw you away. I don't even have you anymore. I'm just using stock footage.
You can't throw away a character when that character still has a function. Just like this show. You may think you can quit, but just wait a few months. Your attitude will change, and you'll do another episode.
I'm really trying to quit. Junk tracks, junk reviews, junk plays, I can't stop. It just keeps coming back. And the whole point is, I'm trying to put out a bunch of stuff without putting a lot of effort into it. Well, it ends up being a whole lot of effort. And so I'm wasting even more time now on the thing that's specifically designed for me not to be wasting time on it. And there's just no reward. There really is no point to doing all of this. I'm fucking losing my mind, man. I'm losing friends over this. And it's junk. It's all junk. Everything in my life is junk. When Adam Loewen does an episode of the show, he's choosing to throw away a week, 2 weeks, maybe even a month of fresh, ripe life just to trash talk junk about garbage. I mean, it's like, is that what you want to do with your life? I'm sitting here talking to an imaginary buffalo. I got problems, man. I can't keep doing this.
What if I told you that you will one day save the entire universe?
Saving the universe wouldn't even be appropriate. Look, this is a review show. It's a low-resolution YouTube thing where it's my face talking. How am I gonna go save the universe in any meaningful way? We just don't have any budget. We can't show it. So I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no way that anything even like that is gonna happen.
Let me ask you this. Do you care about Time Cop?
No.
Think about it. If you don't care about the movie and you're just trying to be funny, wouldn't it be way better if you saved the universe?
My God. You're right. I don't have a boss. This is my show. I can do whatever I want. So, now that we're free, what should we do? We can do anything.
Actually, we'd better review Time Cop. That's pretty important.
But you just... Whatever.
So he survived. He was wearing a bulletproof vest. Obviously, at this point in time, they had not yet discovered mullet-proof vests. By this point in the movie, I've abandoned the hope that I will understand why they're in this era of history and what's happening. Not because I couldn't figure it out if I tried, but just because there would be no reward to doing so. For some reason, if you enter time travel at a deadfall, you will survive and just land on the ground. The other guy, not so lucky.
Poor bastard. Tomorrow might have been a brighter day.
Sometimes you get so bored trying to follow the plot that you just start to imagine like a sexual subplot going on with the dialogue.
Except the guy who paid him.
If there is such a guy.
There always is.
You know who the man is?
Oh, yeah.
One of the main flaws with this movie is the villain. If you think about it, who would be a better rival to a karate-kicking time traveler than a passive-aggressive senator that eats nuts?
But don't tell me what I can't do. We're gonna have a little chat. Kind of chat a man remembers for a lifetime.
This is one of those movies that gets so formulaic that the characters in the movie remind each other of the cliches they're trying to do and act like it's meta humor.
Oh, by the way, when I said McComb hasn't bought me, you were supposed to say, I know that.
I know that. I know that. I know that. I know that.
All the wonderful things that the children will have in the year 2004.
Television. Play tape.
Sorry about that. I'm having a lot of trouble following this, and what is that enough knife sound effects? I'm not even joking. That's so much knife.
Have a nice day.
I'm not even mad. Oh hey, sorry it took so long to come to the door. I had to oil my chest up. Some ungodly length into the movie, we finally meet his partner. He fucking hates her all the time.
You're not funny.
I'm never funny.
And so they go into the MST3K vault where they're gonna find the time machine. Hey, remember when I gave a shit about anything?
Magnetic field polarity initiation.
Weird smoking blow dryer units are stable.
Get ready for the most improbable time map you've ever seen.
Yes, the space-time continuum is not unlike the orbit of planets, with each year appearing as a discrete orbiting unit.